Hello, hello, hello. How we doing, Mary?
Hello, hello, hello. I am doing well. How are you?
I'm hanging out. I'm excited. Another Global Hack Week. I mean, I have nothing to complain about here.
Another Global Hack Week. We are back. Another hello, hello, hello. A lot of familiar faces. It's a good day. A good
It
day
is
to be a
indeed.
hacker.
It is. Lots of
Oh,
highs.
we've made a crucial mistake in the
What's our
order of
oh
our
our
of our
yeah.
frames.
My
Yeah,
bad. There you go. That's my bad, everybody.
there we go. I'm surprised no one called us out on it, honestly.
Yeah. I feel like that joke has fallen off. The Mary on top joke has like run its course in a lot of ways. But
Yeah,
it is
I think that's
Marion, so I feel
fair.
like you in order it has to be you first, right?
Mhm.
Is my take on
Mhm.
it.
Totally. 100%.
Or I shouldn't say FAQ questions, but questions in general already. Do you know if Will is doing a coffee stream this week? I actually don't.
Not this week, sadly. Y'all will have to
It is
wait till
sad.
the next Global Hack Week for it. But that'll just make it even more special at the next one.
Absolutely true. So thank you to everyone giving us all the welcome messages. I really appreciate it. We are going to jump right into things here today. Welcome to Global Hack Week. Of course, we're going to tell you plenty about what Global Hack Week is, what Major League Hacking is, and all of that in a second. But to kind of start us off, we figured we'd go with some introductions first here. So I'm Brian. I'm our director of events at Major League Hacking. I help oversee the team of people who work on all of our programs for hackers. That can be week-long hacker festivals like Global Hack Week. It can be the weekend-long member event hackathons that you attend, the workshops we do, any events that we do for hackers. I get to work with the team who works on all of those. I've been working at MLH for just about 5 years full time, and a little bit longer than that if you count some of my part time in coaching as well. And then my fun fact of the day is that I ran a 15K yesterday in Central Park with a former MLHer. Had a good time. Mary, you want to introduce
Very
yourself to the
impressive.
crowd as well? Oh, thank you. Thank
I
you.
would love to. Hey everyone, I'm Mary. I am our first party events manager at MLH. So I get to work on the events that we run in house. So things like Global Hack Week. My 4-year work anniversary with MLH is coming up in January of part-time work. My full time will be next summer. But kind of blows my mind still. And I did not run a 15K yesterday in Central Park while Ryan was doing that. I was enjoying some World Cup games with some friends.
You could have come. Now that I think about it, I didn't extend the invite. I should have.
Yeah,
I should have.
you could have come to the World Cup watch party.
Yes. I see somebody asking about caption options. I know that our YouTube stream, I think by default, has captions that are done automatically by Google. I'll type that out as well. But if you are looking for captions, I believe YouTube has that by default. You should have captions by default. And hopefully that helps out. So with that, our introductions out of the way. Thank you for grabbing that for me. Mary, do you want to kind of give us the overview of what Global Hack Week is exactly, and like how we kind of get started, what we think about for it?
Yes, I would love to. Before I jump into all of this, I know we have so many new hackers. It's already been called out in the chat. And so if you're here for the first time or you're confused about what's going on, don't worry, that's what we're here for. This next week is for you to level up as a hacker. And that's going to look different for everyone here. There's lots of different things that we have in mind for you to get to work on those skills that you've been wanting to. So what does that look like exactly? So we have a ton of different live sessions that are going to be right here on Twitch or YouTube or Facebook, whichever one you're watching from. These range from really beginner-friendly sessions like Intro to Python to more advanced stuff like our machine learning track. That's going to all happen right on here. In addition to that, we are going to have coding and design challenges dropped every day. These are quick prompts that you can build a project or design something around, just to give you an opportunity to practice those skills outside of all of the live streams we have happening over here. And Global Hack Week is hosted by Major League Hacking. Ryan, do you want to tell the folks at home what Major League Hacking is?
I would love to. I know we saw a couple of first-time hackers already, so I'm going to assume that those people don't quite know what Major League Hacking is. And if you've been to one of our events before, like many of you in chat have, this will serve as a little reminder for you. Major League Hacking is the global hacker community. We help run events all over North America, Europe, Asia Pacific, and then we have all sorts of digital events that are open to the entire globe as well. As a company, it's our mission to empower hackers. So by being at one of our events, you're part of our community. You are a hacker, whether it's your first event, your 10th, or your 60th, depending on who you are out there. And so we really exist to serve the community and work for the community. And this is one of many events that we run. So with that, if this is your first Global Hack Week, welcome. We're super excited to have you. And we're going to go over everything you need to know, because we do know that there's a lot that goes into these events. When you're doing this week-long kind of contest or festival, there's a lot of little forms and pieces to sign up for, and we will walk you through all of that here today and everything you need to know to be successful and get the most out of the week. That sound about right?
Sounds about right to me.
All righty. We're going to get started with check-in. My bad, Mary. I'm just speaking over you here. Do you want to walk people through what they actually need to do, though?
Yes. So let's start by getting everyone checked in. Saw a lot of you had already done this, which is amazing. But the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure you are registered for the event. This is how we know that you're at the event. And more importantly, for some of you, how we know that you want us to send you some swag. We got to know that you're here. So head over to this link. If you've already registered, you'll head to it and check in now. If you haven't registered yet.
There's important stuff going on. There's a cat behind you. Did Chicken make an appearance?
Oh.
Is Chicken on the bed
somewhere?
Oh my goodness. Is Chicken there? Oh, there it is.
There she is.
Middle of an opening presentation. Hold on, there's a cat in the background. That's more exciting.
When you were doing the timeout, I was like, oh no, the check-in link doesn't work.
No. I'm just excited about the cat, and I saw that someone spotted it. My bad for totally messing up your flow, but I got excited.
No. It is worth the content.
Yes, exactly. Thank you.
She's typically very shy, so this is honestly very big for her to be coming out here in front of all of you.
Absolutely true. Aside from me
Well,
totally
that
messing
was
up your flow.
no, that was perfect because that's going to give folks some time to check in. So go to this link right now and just get it out of the way. You only have to do this once. So yeah, go do that. In addition to that, we are going to have pages for you to check in on every day throughout the week. We'll explain a little bit more about this throughout the week, but we're changing up slightly how we are going to allow y'all to earn your bonus swag. So in the past, we've asked you to check into a specific page every single day throughout the week. Now we're just going to ask that you check into one of the pages every day throughout the week. So show us that you went to any of our events. We'll talk about this later on in the week though. And later on when we talk about swag. Also, you're going to check in to each live session that you attend. So every single Twitch stream that you go to, workshop, mini event, they all have check-in links. You'll earn points for those. The points are just for fun, but we like to track everything that you go to throughout the week so we can tell you everything that you're learning and all the things you're going to. We're earning too much bonus swag.
You were not earning too much or too little.
You're not,
we just wanted to
no.
simplify the process based on some feedback we heard. So to make it really simple for folks, you check in for the week-long page. And then for that daily attendance component, we account it across any session to make it even easier for you. So if you come to any mini event, any workshop, any live stream, it counts as the day as well. It reduces one form for everybody at home is kind of the objective there. So I know plenty of people have questions about swag. You want to answer this question first, Mary?
I was going to say, we're going to show you in a little bit how to make sure you're checked in. And also just as a disclaimer, I see we have a million questions coming in. We are going to do a Q&A at the end of this. So if we don't answer your question when you send it in, just save it for the end. And I promise we will get to all of them. We have like an hour and 20 minutes left before anyone else is coming on the stream.
Plenty of time for questions. If you're looking to earn swag this week, we make it as simple as possible. We really view swag as a reward for showing up to the event. And so the things you need to do to earn that swag are check in and register for the event, which Mary just showed you how to do, or just told you how to do, and we'll show you in a little bit. You're going to fill out our swag form, which I'm going to ask Mary to paste in chat so everyone has that. And this is just going to collect some extra details that we need from you. Oh, look at that, Matt, earning their place here already. We love it. And so you'll fill out the swag form to give us some additional details that we need. And then finally, if we don't already have your address, you can fill out our address form to send us your address. If you've participated in one of our other events, chances are that you've already sent this to us. But if not, we do need that to get your letter shipped out. Your basic swag, so the thing that everyone is going to earn by just registering for and filling out those forms, is going to be earned by, again, registering, completing the swag form, joining Discord, and submitting an address. We have not gotten into Discord yet, but we'll get to that in a second. And our basic swag this time, Mary, is a sticker sheet, like logo stickers, season stickers. Anything else that goes in there? Thank you, postcard, I think I missed.
Postcard, yeah.
Postcard, cool. Perfect. And then if you're looking to earn a little bit of extra swag, we always do have some limited run stickers that we have, and you can earn those by attending 5 live events throughout the entire week. And I think this counts as one of those live events as well. So only 4 if you're watching me right now. Is that correct?
Yes. And this is a little bit of an Easter egg for the folks who join our opening ceremony. We ask that you go to a live event every single day of the week. But if you can make it to five of those days, we'll send this over to you.
Perfect. And then in addition to that, folks who have been around the Global Hack Week scene once or twice before know that we love to give out swag randomly to people in Discord and on streams throughout the week. The best way to earn one of these random swag drops, as we call them, is just to be a nice, helpful member of the community. And if we see you doing something that's cool, or if we see you make an awesome project, we will just give you some swag as a thank you for being here and being a great participant. No rules or things other than that. So that is swag. We have Discord up next. Mary, do you want to walk people through this component?
Yes. So Discord is where we do all of our communication, our Q&As, things like that. Pretty much everything that's not on Twitch is going to be over here. So first thing you want to do is join our server. You can go to discord.mlh.io to do that if you aren't in there already. And then once you've done that, there's a couple things you need to do to get started. So a couple of the first channels that pop up for you are going to have you agree to our rules. You're going to set your location. And then once you do that, you're a member of our server and you can head down to our Global Hack Week December check-in channel. So head down there and then you're going to be able to join the conversation happening right in here. If you're having any trouble with this, we're going to, again, be on here for a while after we finish our slides, and we'll make sure that y'all get on in there.
Yes. I see a bunch of really good questions coming through, and I do want to emphasize again, we will do a Q&A at the end here. I'm trying to answer those that I can while we're each chatting, but we'll do a full Q&A at the end. And yes, it is Ryan and Mary, correct?
Yes.
All right. We've got yes, of course. We've got guilds up next here. I'm going to make you go back to back here if you don't mind, Mary. Do you mind explaining what a guild is to folks?
No, not at all. So guilds are your home within Global Hack Week. We know it can be pretty intimidating to join a large event where maybe you don't know anyone who's participating, and have to go to some of like the large channels with thousands of people in them to ask questions, or to work on something with someone. So that is kind of what we wanted to form guilds around, out of that problem that we saw at the events in the past. So these are just smaller spaces where you can have a more tight-knit group of people to lean on throughout the week. These aren't required to join, but we highly recommend joining one. It's going to give you that smaller family within Global Hack Week. If you do not know what one you want to join, head to GHW December looking for Guild over in Discord, and you can learn about the different guilds that there are, and pick out which one you want to join. You can join a new one throughout the week. I believe once a day is the max. So if you want to like try one out today, you can always switch it tomorrow if it doesn't seem like the right fit. Once you have settled on that guild, though, you actually have to go back to discord.mlh.io to select one. So you can see kind of in the bottom of that screenshot above the launch Discord button is where you can click and choose your guild.
Sorry, I'm getting extremely distracted by chat as always, Mary. I was like doing my best along there. There's plenty of other stuff here as well that we want to cover. A couple more mechanics for you. And then again, we're going to actually show you how all of these things work as well. So if you're feeling like we're running a little quickly here, don't worry. We're going to go through and demo all this as well. We do have daily challenges, and these are kind of little projects and things that you can select to kind of give you something to focus on each day. Ultimately, we want Global Hack Week to be about what you're interested in. Don't feel like you need to complete every challenge. You should complete the ones that are exciting for you, and there's going to be new ones each day to try and keep things fresh. If you think there's a challenge that's really cool that we're missing, tell us about it. Mary and I add challenges midweek all the time. So if you've got something you want to do, just let us know, and we're happy to get those added in. These challenges range from really short coding prompts to some that are slightly bigger, to design challenges, kind of all sorts of different things for all sorts of different skill levels and skill sets. And the objective, again, is not for you to complete all of them. It's to give you lots of different choices to pick from to kind of make your own adventure here at Global Hack Week. All of those challenges are going to be submitted either on a dev post page or on a Google form. It's going to vary depending on what the challenge is and what you need to submit. And the best way to see which of those locations you're going to submit in is actually on our website. It'll have a link directly to where it needs to be submitted as well. Last couple things about challenges here. These are due at 10 a.m. Eastern time or 8:30 p.m. IST every day. And so the new challenges will release right around then as well, or sometime between 10 and 12. And then finally, you can view all of those challenges at our website. There's a challenges page that has them. When you're not actually in a challenge or working on a challenge, rather, we recommend joining our live sessions and kind of following along with what's going on the stream, as there's always going to be some good content there as well. And so I think that is all of the kind of base content we want to cover. Are we bringing on our special guest here?
I am. I was able to book a guest who's going to join us on the stream and just go through some of those things.
That's exciting. You were able to book somebody. Do I get to stay when this person comes, or is this a person that I need to leave the stream for?
So unfortunately, I just don't think it's possible to have 3 people on the stream at once. So I'm going to have to have you leave so he can come on. It's a technology.
The technology is just not there yet, as they say.
It's just not there yet to have 3 people on the stream at once. So I do apologize, but if you want to take yourself off stream real quick so I can bring them on.
That's great. Yeah, I'll leave. You can stay. That's fine. I don't mind.
Cool. Yeah, great. I don't know what you're talking about here, Jacqueline. It really isn't possible. Um, I already see some people know who this is, but since we do have a bunch of first-time hackers, want to give you a little bit of a heads up of who's coming on stream. Really prolific hacker, an icon in our community, a fan favorite. Someone named Totally Not Ryan is going to be on the stream to help show y'all the ropes. He's been around since the early days of Global Hack Week, and so I just think it's nice to like bring on an expert who can talk about the events.
You called
With
for an
all of the
expert?
knowledge that they have. I called for an expert. You are right on time. Welcome.
As I always am. I've never been late, you know.
That's true. That's true. What
Not
have
even once.
you been up to since the last Global Hack Week?
Since last Global Hack Week, I've been exploring some other, business opportunities, kind of getting I was doing that whole package delivery thing for a while,
Yes.
kind of,
And then the
been
coffee.
experimenting. Yeah, been experimenting, trying to figure it out, see what's right for
Mhm.
me. I do love to code, but I don't know if that's my full-time thing. Trying to figure it out.
Yeah. Cool.
Mhm,
Well,
mhm.
I imagine you must be busy, with all the different kind of business ventures you've
Yeah,
been
but I mean, I've
involved
always
in.
got
So
time to help out. Are we doing the whole
good.
like show everyone the ropes thing? Is that the game plan here?
Yeah, so I was thinking we could have you show people how to get signed up, checked in, and
Mhm,
then
mhm.
yeah, I'd love to have you show the people the ropes. Maybe if you have some advice for the first time hackers we have here, that could be cool.
Mhm. Well, I mean, in terms of getting signed up, like you just need to hit this attend button, which I have not done yet, and then I'm going to register
Mhm.
and check in, and that's it.
Mhm.
I'm good to go,
That's it.
and I can
Easy
see that I'm
peasy
checked
right
in
there.
here. If I had registered ahead of time, you do need to come back to this page. So I'll post it in the chat for
Mhm.
everybody. Cool. If I use the MLH account here,
Yeah, go for it.
so that's the link everybody at home needs. That's it. We're checked in there. Then back on the website, like Discord, I'm not in at the moment just because I
Mm.
wanted to show everybody. So if you just hit sign in with
Uh-huh.
Discord, authorize, and cool, I can see that I'm here. I'm good to go. And I was in Orca Squad for last event, but maybe I'm going to mix it up
Mhm.
this time. Maybe a new guild. You got any
Yeah.
recommendations? Anyone in Twitch chat got a
Um,
cool guild?
this
Makerspace?
Makerspace guild has already been piquing my interest.
I mean, Makerspace was the first to reply, and so I appreciate a guild with a good internet connection. So I think that's going to be my
Mhm.
decision making factor here. So
Cool.
I just hit submit here, and I'm good. Yeah, and then if I pop over to Discord, let's see if it worked here. I did leave the Discord to do a demo, so we'll have to see if this works as expected or not. Oh, cool. We're still good to go. So once you're in Discord, if you're new to Global Hack Week, like I can see my guild chat here, but I do still need to go through and do kind of the welcome stuff, right? Like setting my
Mhm.
location. Like I happen to be in North America here. Okay, I'm good. Become a member. And then I can set up my like notification preferences, my pronouns, pick a team color. Of course, I'm a member of Red Team. I don't know what team you're part of, Mary, but Red Team, best team,
I'm
as
on
they say.
yellow team. I
It's
didn't know we were
unfortunate.
rivals.
I didn't know we were rivals
But
either. I thought we were friends, but
I did too. This is one way
Mhm.
to find out.
Yeah. But anyway, that's it. That's like signing up for Discord, and then maybe some challenges to kind of round it out here and give everyone an idea of how to do that.
Yeah.
So there's a whole page of them, and typically these registration ones are like stuff you want to do to get going. And so I've done most of this
Mhm.
stuff already. You just watch me do it.
Oh,
But I might come in here and like I don't know, like sign up for Replit. Feels like a really easy one to knock out, or something like that. Or I don't know, hack with HTML might be something I'd take a look at. But yeah, that's the
yeah.
basics. You just pick whatever's exciting to you here, go out and do it, and get points for it, get swag. Pretty good deal all around.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for running through that. I'm curious before you hop off here, do you
Mhm.
have any words of wisdom, piece of advice for first time Global Hack Week hackers?
Words of advice or wisdom for first time. I mean, definitely sleep. Like staying awake for a whole week
Mm.
is a mistake. I tried that once. I don't know if you remember the time I
Oh,
had like the board out with the strings and everything. So
yeah.
trying to figure
I
out who
was
the mascot
worried.
was. That was the
Yeah.
lack of sleep, I think. So don't do that. Definitely do sleep.
Yeah.
Other advice? Uh, no, I don't think so. I mean, get some sleep, enjoy some
Cool.
hacking, have a good time, join the stream.
Great.
Yeah.
I think that's great advice. Cool. Well, hopefully see you before closing ceremony at least.
Yeah.
I think I have
Are
you
you gonna be
booked
in the
for
MLH office?
I'm gonna be in the MLH office. Are
I might
you?
be in this week. Ryan invited me to co-work. He's got like a secret project that we might do together.
Oh,
So maybe I'll see you in the office at some point.
cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's exciting. It's the first time
Mhm.
hearing about this.
Well, it's a secret.
Great.
Just
Well,
me and my
yeah,
closest, 100,000 or so friends, whatever it is. Yeah.
totally,
Hmm.
totally,
All right.
totally,
Well, listen,
totally.
I've got
Cool.
hacking to do, so this has been real. But
Yeah.
see you later. Adios, Twitch chat,
See ya.
and
Adios.
we'll wrap it up there.
There you go. Cool. Well, can I get some claps and some thank yous in chat for, truly one of our most prolific hackers taking some time to join us. I know I am grateful personally. I'll take a second to answer a few questions. How did you reach the challenges page? It is globalhackweek.mlh.io/challenges, or if you just head to the ghw.mlh.io main page, you can click on it from there. And I'm going to drop it in chat. Hello, welcome back.
How's it going? How was he?
He was great. I didn't realize that you were working on a project with him.
Yeah, we've got this I mean, he wasn't really supposed to say anything about it yet because it's not fully confirmed.
He didn't drop any anything big. He just said that it existed.
Okay.
So I don't
mean, he
want to
wasn't even supposed to say that it
anything.
existed, but I guess it's kind of out in the open now. So,
Oof.
Iconic TNR energy, if I'm being honest.
Well,
just disrespecting me and the work that I do, but it's okay.
I think it's fine. I think everyone here can promise to just
It would just keep it on the
forget
down low.
Yeah.
Everyone here.
Yeah.
What do we have going on today?
We have a really exciting day. I am so ridiculously excited for this event that we have coming up in an hour. This is the first time we've done this this event, and I thought that it would be perfect to just kick us off on the perfect note for Global Hack Week. So we have 5 MLHers who are going to all join the stream and attempt to build a project together with as many pieces of technology as they can fit into it. And I think about 2.5, maybe 3 hours they're spending on this. So you're going to get to meet Ayush, Brandon, Galaxia, Jacqueline, and Shirasi on the stream at 1:30 p.m. Eastern time, which is in 1 hour from now. I know we have Jacqueline in the chat. I don't know if anyone else from this crew is on here yet, but this is just guaranteed to be silly and goofy and a very fun time.
Yeah. How are they doing the stream though? Because there's 5 people and you can't have more than 2 on the stream at once.
Yeah. Jacqueline brought up that issue. I'm not sure. I think they must have some sort of
that's weird.
New technology. Maybe they're all in person.
Yeah, they could all be at the same spot. That's fair.
Yeah.
What is Kev up to after that?
So after what will probably be the silliest stream of the week, we are going to have a little bit more of a career-oriented one. Kev is going to be on the stream. He is doing a technical interview prep track. This is something that we get asked for all the time, so I'm super hyped to have him doing it. That's going to be at 4 p.m. Eastern time today, 2:30 a.m. IST. Since I know we'll get questions about this, all of the recordings will be available afterwards. So if you are in that 2:30 a.m. group, feel free to get some sleep. You can watch it tomorrow.
Yeah, I've got a 2:30 a.m. sweater right here. Don't worry, you can watch tomorrow.
Don't worry.
We've got Ethan doing an intro to version control with GitHub. Very excited to see this. I think this is one of those things that's just great for beginners, very good to learn early on, and very useful down the long road. So join Ethan at either 6 p.m. or 4:30 a.m. if you're in India, or maybe catch the recording if you're still going to be sleeping during that time period. Yes. Who do we have up after that?
Yes, after that, we have Isabel on the stream. She's going to be hopping on at 8 p.m. Eastern time, 6 a.m. IST for any early birds. This is a really fun mini event. You try to recreate a Bob Ross painting but in MS Paint. I am very excited to see everything that folks create over here. And this is famously Ryan's favorite mini event.
It is true. That is true. Do you want me to share your Twitter to answer this question?
Oh yeah,
I'm writing. It's MP Siebert, right? I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got ML Hacks at this is Ryan Swift and MP Siebert. There you go. If you're looking for our socials, I'm realizing we did not do that, so we'll put it in for you. After that, we're going to have Will, who's coming up to do a intro to machine learning track. So this is going to be part one of a multi kind of live stream event or series over the course of the week. You can join this first part at 9 p.m. Eastern time or 7:30 a.m. IST. Will is a rock star. I know this machine learning track is always extremely popular, so I hope people go out and enjoy that.
Yes, and if you have joined that track in the past, it's going to be a new project this time around. So don't worry if you've already done it. It's new content, same topic.
Nice, I like that. What is Siddharth up to?
Yes, Siddharth is going to be running Bob Ross MS Paint yet again. I know the first session of it is going to be very early for my IST friends, so that's why we're running it again at 12:30 a.m. ET, 11 a.m. IST. Hopefully a little bit more of a doable time for folks.
We love it. We've got a intro to HTML and CSS workshop taking place at 7 a.m. That timing is off. 7 p.m. Eastern time, I'm assuming, and 6:30 a.m. IST. That feels like it fits better. We'll have to double check the timing. That is A-OK, team. Look at the schedule on the website. We'll go with that as our source of truth here. Either way, we've got an awesome HTML and CSS workshop for y'all. So join up for that one. And our final workshop of the day, do you want to tell us about this one, Mer?
Yes, we've got an icon of Global Hack Week, a fan favorite. I don't know if he's here in the chat with us right now, but if he's not, I'm sure you can catch him over on Discord. Joe Nash is going to be on the stream tomorrow teaching you about REST APIs. So make sure you join that at 9 a.m. Eastern time. I knew we would get flooded with comments. Joe's a bit of a fan base, I would say.
Yeah. I like Mr. Cash as a name more. Joe Nash here with the little sparkle. Great. Excellent. All right. I'm getting distracted by comments, Steve. Something more iconic there. What else is going on? There's a few other things that we wanted to cover here. Mary, do you want to walk through these slides?
Yes. So for those of you who haven't joined the Global Hack Week yet, we really try to structure these so that throughout this week, you have a ton of opportunities to build skills, learn some new technologies, work on those things that you've wanted to grow. But we want to also give you a chance to leverage those this weekend. So we are encouraging everyone this week to choose a hackathon to attend next weekend. We have 2 digital events happening in 2 different time zones, and then I believe there's one in-person event happening next weekend. So choose one of the events to attend, and that's going to give you a chance to show off all of the skills you learned this week in a little bit more of a competitive environment than Global Hack Week tends to be. Head to this link right now to see what's coming up, and you can get signed up. The 2 digital events, the registrations are not going to close for those. So you don't have to pick today, but recommend getting signed up sooner than later.
Yes, absolutely. And then finally here, Global Hack Week would not be possible. Oh, that's exciting too. Congrats on the third one here.
Should we give this person his swag drop?
Yeah, I mean, you're in charge, man.
Is that just totally off script?
No, I don't know. Sure, like why not?
Okay, cool. Let's give.
You have to explain how to redeem it, though.
Yeah. Yes. So we randomly give out swag drops to people who are being nice in the chat or who share exciting things, like this is their 3rd Global Hack Week. So if you earn one of these throughout the week, the MLHers will tell you, but I would love to give this person swag drop. What you need to do is take a screenshot of this and then go open a ticket in Discord, and we're gonna send you some special swag. The swag drops, swag packs are typically older MLH tees, some like vintage stickers. We've done bags, beanies, kind of a surprise pack of items.
Nice. And before everyone else starts going, we will not be giving out any additional swag drops for people's hat tricks. I already see some folks in
Yeah,
chat telling us how many
it's
global hack
one
weeks they've
time.
been through. One-time deal. So again, all of the awesome things we do at Global Hack Weeks would not be possible without the partners and sponsors who contribute to MLH and to this program specifically. So Mary and I wanted to spend some time thanking them and kind of showing off what they're going to be doing this week. I think our first partner up here is Twilio, which we just heard about a little bit. But can you tell us a little bit more about Twilio and what they're doing?
Yeah, absolutely. So I saw a huge reaction in chat already just for Joe's workshop. So very excited to tell y'all that Twilio is going to be here all week. So Joe's got a workshop tomorrow. Everyone here can get a free $50 in credit. You can see the info for that over on our website. And then in addition to that, we are going to have new Twilio Quest challenges drop every single day of the week. So I know that Twilio is very loved by this community, and I'm so happy that they're back again.
Yeah, we're gonna go off script slightly. I saw Shy is in chat. I just had his comment up on screen.
Oh,
Years ago, like five probably years ago, I did what was then local hack day with Shy, where we took a rental car and drove around New York, New Jersey area to go visit a bunch of different local hack days that were going on. But for those of you in chat who don't know, Shy is a former MLHer who helps get local hack day off the ground. I think Shy was actually the one who pitched the idea originally to Swift. So make sure to give a thank you to Shy because Global Hack Week kind of grew out of local hack day. So little history lesson for everybody.
There's a blog post somewhere that describes that road trip.
Yes.
I did a quick search. I can't find it quick enough to share, but I will find it and share it in Discord later. If someone else has seen that before, drop the link.
Yes, absolutely. So with that little history lesson out of the way, our next partner here is Solana. If you've ever wanted to do anything with Web3, this is going to be a great opportunity to do that this week. They've got a workshop on Tuesday and Wednesday to kind of get you going, and they're going to have challenges throughout the week as well. We get to partner with Solana on our MLH Fellowship program really regularly, but they're an awesome company to kind of get your feet wet with Web3. I know they've got a bunch of really cool use cases for their platform and all of that. So hopefully you get to check them out this week. Mary, tell us a little bit about our friends at Replit.
Yes, I am a huge Replit fan. If you have not used them yet, it's an in-browser IDE. So really kind of the big pitch I have on Replit for everyone is think about all the time you spend setting up your environment, getting everything downloaded correctly, all of that. Replit takes care of all of that for you, so you can just get straight to building whatever projects you want to work on right in their in-browser IDE. So cannot recommend them enough. They're giving y'all a free account. Go over to our website to figure out how to redeem that.
Sorry, I'm just answering questions in chat here. Up next, we've got our friends at Stack Overflow. I suspect that a couple of people in chat have used Stack Overflow before. I know they are an icon of programming questions and answers. And so I'm sure many of you will use them throughout the week for that. In addition to that, though, Stack Overflow has an awesome kind of student ambassador program that they're talking about and working with MLH to promote. And so they're going to be doing a Q&A for that on Wednesday. So make sure to come out to that. And then there'll be challenges for the Stack Overflow from the Stack Overflow team throughout the week as well. What is Coil up to?
I like this. Stack Overflow is like my newspaper.
That's awesome.
I know. I love that description of it. Coil is another partner. I know a lot of y'all have seen them out at our member event hackathons, and they have been at previous Global Hack Week. So we are so hyped to have them back again. If you aren't familiar with Coil, they're a platform that lets you monetize web content. So there's kind of two cool things you can do with it. The first one is earn revenue on web content that you create. And the second is you can actually donate to other pages that other folks have created on the platform. So you all can get $50 of free credit from them just by heading to this link. It's also available over on our website.
Nice. And then our final partner for this Global Hack Week is going to be our friends at VeriSign, another group that y'all are probably familiar with if you've been to a Global Hack Week before. As always, they are responsible for helpingpower.com and doing some promotion around that. So they're going to have some great challenges this week related to domain names, to to .com specifically, and you can check all of that out on our website throughout the week. And I'm glad to hear that VeriSign has good stickers. I'm glad y'all are enjoying those. So we want to again thank all of our partners who help make Global Hack Week possible. Without them, we would not be able to send out the swag that we do to everyone. We wouldn't be able to host these amazing streams, do these types of events. So make sure to check out those partners this week if you are interested. And we'll leave it at that. We have a couple more things here before our Q&A. One serious thing we did want to talk about was the code of conduct. By being an MLH event, you are agreeing to our code of conduct. The TLDR of our code of conduct is that you should be respectful. Harassment and abuse are never tolerated at our events. If for any reason you're having an issue throughout the week, you can email incidents@mlh.io, or you can call one of our phone numbers. And Mary, if you could just post a link to the code of conduct in chat for me, that has both the email and the phone numbers that you can report on. So if you're having any issues with harassment or abuse, please let us know. We're happy to work with you to try and resolve that issue. One heads up I always like to give at Global Hack Week, or any of our digital events really, is that you should remember the people on screen might not appreciate you commenting about their appearance, even if it's meant as a compliment. So if there are people on stream, we ask you to not comment on their appearance, and just be respectful of the fact that they're here to teach you something. They're not often looking for feedback about how they look or what's going on in their background. Just be respectful when people are on stream is the big thing. So for that, I think we are all set here, aside from our Q&A. Am I missing anything else, man?
No, I think so. We're ready to answer all the questions that we have sadly had to ignore while we went through all of the slides.
All right, so we're going to do our best here. We're starting fresh. So if you've asked a question that we have not answered, you do need to repost it. We're going to start right now, though. There's always a little bit of delay, but here we go. Okay, is the schedule available in IST? Yes, you can add, no, you can add it directly to your Google Calendar, though. The link to do that I will post in chat here. It's just hackpack/GHW calendar, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Calendar. You can add our run of show, or our schedule rather, to your calendar using that.
Someone asked, what is Twilio? This might have, I'll jump into what Twilio is. I was going to say, we've had sometimes folks will ask what something is that's here very often, but I know there's probably people who aren't familiar with the platform. So Twilio is a communication API platform. So if you want to build a hack that lets you call or text or do video calls, things like that, it makes it really easy to incorporate that. The $50 of credit that you have is going to be more than enough for you to get started with that this week. I will be impressed if anyone's able to burn through all of that in one of their projects this week. But yeah, that's the simplest version of what Twilio is.
Alrighty, let's see here what we've got next. What did you say about the screenshot giveaway earlier? So earlier, Mary was talking about a swag drop. If you earn a swag drop, MLHers will tell you to take a screenshot of what's on stream and post it in Discord in a ticket. And that's actually how we track who has earned swag drops at the event. We'll tell you pretty specifically if you need to do that, though, so you shouldn't need to do anything here yet.
It's another good question. How many challenges do we need to attend daily? There's no minimum challenges that you need to complete each day or number of sessions that you need to go to each day. It's really up to you. We know that your schedule fluctuates throughout the week. You might have some really busy days and some really open days. So we, purposely build this event to fit into your schedule. So no minimum, no maximum, but don't go to everything because that'll mean you don't sleep.
I'm going to answer two questions at once here. Oh, sorry, I'm clicking on the wrong ones. These two here. There are recordings for every session, and you can find those either on our YouTube page or on our Twitch page. When we're not live, it's easier to find them, but it's twitch.tv/MLH/videos, I think, is the link for it. So either our YouTube page or Twitch page will have those. Do you mind answering this one, Mary?
Yes. How do we show that we actually watched the live session? So the way you do that is by checking into the live session. So you can get the check-in links on the schedule website. You can get them on the Google Calendar. It's the location for each of them. Or when you're at a session, the host will typically drop the link in the chat. So all you need to do is just go check in, and then it shows that you were there.
Yeah, and I can actually pull up on the website here as well.
Yeah, you can show an example.
And we go to opening ceremony. Yeah. And so for this, if you do register and check in, that'll show that you were at the opening ceremony. That's how we're doing attendance. I'll post this in chat for everybody as well. Great.
People ask about pets featured. Chicken has literally still been behind me this entire time.
Nice. I know people ask this actually for both of us, like what our tech backgrounds are. Do you want to answer first, and I'll give an answer afterwards?
Yeah, for sure. So I studied computer science, which is how I got involved in hackathons and then ended up coming to work at Major League Hacking. So my background's in computer science, but I don't program for my job on a day-to-day basis.
Mm-hmm. And you went to school at K-State, which just recently won the Big 12 football championship.
It did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Before the stream, Mary was like, "No one's going to care about K-State winning the Big 12." So if we could in chat, if we could just get excited about hack K-State, if we could get excited about K-State winning the Big 12, that would mean a lot to me because it could prove Mary wrong.
Yes.
But we'll see when we get down to that section.
And it would mean a lot to me because I'm very happy about it.
And then to answer the question for myself as well, because I know someone asked earlier, my tech background, I went to school for IT at Rutgers, and then did some like network scripting and all sorts of like janky Windows, Python type stuff. Never had a formal computer science education. And now I do write a decent amount of code at MLH, but mostly for our internal systems, nothing that's externally facing. I'm certainly not as good a programmer as many people on our team. So
Ryan is selling himself short. He does write, I feel like, quite a bit of code for us.
Well, yeah, but for the internal team, not for external.
Yeah,
I feel like it's a different audience. Like bugs are more allowed with internal stuff, which should not be the case either. But like, I do not write production code for hackers ever. So
that's fair. That's fair.
Here is a good question about shipping that I can answer. I got a KYC recently. Is it legit? I got a request for official docs. If it came from MLH, you can just reply to the email and ask, and we can verify that it's legit on that email address. But for hackers and students in India, we do need a KYC to ship to you. It's part of your local shipping guidelines. There are a couple of other countries that require them, but India is the biggest one by far.
Yes. But just to clarify on that, you will not be asked to fill out a KYC for your Global Hack Week swag unless you win a swag drop. So for the large majority of hackers, if you are into that postcard and the stickers, you don't need to fill out a KYC.
Yes. I already submitted the address form and swag form this morning. Do I have to submit it again? You do not. In fact, I saw a couple of people who were asking how they can tell if they did submit the address form or anything like that. In your points email starting tomorrow, it'll actually say what steps you have not yet completed, and it'll have a list of the ones that you did. So if you've done the address form already, it'll actually tell you in that email that you get tomorrow around like 10 to 2, somewhere in that range.
Mm-hmm.
So. Question here, what to do with the credits? I'm not sure if this is in reference to the Twilio credits or if this is in reference to maybe the points that you win at Global Hack Week. I'll answer both questions just to be safe. The points for Global Hack Week are fully made up. They are just for fun and just for you to kind of enjoy and use as an internal metric for yourself. So maybe you compare the amount of points you get at one Global Hack Week to another. They're literally just there to be kind of silly and goofy and like reward you for going out to do things. And then the Twilio credits are specifically for their platform. You can use those to send SMS messages, make phone calls, I think even emails and things like that. So plenty of cool use cases in your projects.
Yes. There was another question. Oh, this one. Where to send a screenshot in Discord? So if you need to send the screenshot to redeem your swag drop, you're going to do that in our tickets channel. What is the name of the tickets channel, Ryan? I never remember off the top of my head.
I don't know offhand, but I can pull it up.
Oh, I got it.
Support
yeah.
Ooh, that sounds right.
Yeah, MLH support tickets. Yeah.
Hang on, I'm lost in Discord. There's too much stuff.
Okay. Well, while Ryan is figuring that out.
It is okay. All right.
Woo. You got it?
Yeah, it is MLH support tickets. I just couldn't find it. I was worried. All right. We're good.
Perfect. Someone asked for the calendar link on YouTube. I suppose we can help out the hashtag YouTube community with a
Mhm.
link. There
I'll
y'all
do
go.
two quick ones here, or one quick one and a serious one. Will Ryan sing carols this Global Hack Week in the holiday spirit? No, I'm notoriously a karaoke hater, so this is like as far away
Hmm.
from something I'd be willing to do as possible. And then Shy, good guy, coming in here with a nice softball question for us. I want to do what y'all do. How do I become an MLH coach? Great question. Even if there isn't a capital C at the front of coach, I will allow it. But you can apply to become a coach and work with Major League Hacking at our hackathons by going to mlh.io/coaches and learning about the program there. But if you've ever wanted to go out to hackathons, represent MLH, help hackers and organizers out, it's a really cool opportunity. And it's actually I guess technically how both of us got our start at MLH, going out to events and representing. So really cool program.
And while
All
we're
right.
talking about Shy, I did find the blog post of MLHers going out on a little road trip to visit all of the local hack days. So if you need some light reading later in your day today, that is posted.
I see multiple people asking the attendance question again, so I'm just going to show real quick. For attendance, if you go on our schedule here, if you are checked into an event, it will count you for attendance. So that is the rules for that. And then how to join the October space on Discord. I can also share that really quickly as well if we want. Let me get my screen up. And so for this, how to join the October space. If you come down to, let's see here, Global Hack Week December, if you just go to this check-in channel and click this little reaction, it's going to give you access. Try that again. It's going to give you access to all these other channels here. So there you go. And then again for you got it. You got it. Go.
Oh, I was gonna bring up a new question.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
Ryan, do you know if someone's having trouble getting their location to sync and the rules confirmation? What they might be able to do there?
There should be some channels that you can see that are for support specifically. So you might see like a getting started help channel or something like that. See if there's a channel that you can post in. And if you just tag at Ryan from Major League Hacking or Ryan from MLH, they should be able to take a look at your account and help you out. Also, I'm realizing I'm still looking at questions from 1240 and it's 1250. I'm going to do the jump down to the bottom technique. So if you've asked a question in the last 8 minutes or so, you may need to ask it again. I'm going to jump down to current right now. So,
yeah, I just scrolled to the part where people are telling us they care about K-State.
Oh, I missed that. I missed that. Hey, God. So, what time is that at?
It's at 12:43. I got to this like the great game to watch. And I was like,
That's awesome.
Very exciting. Okay, I'm jumping down to the bottom.
I'm jumping down to the bottom now. Okay, good. Thank you everyone for your participation there. So
here's a good question. How to check out a guild without possibly joining it? Honestly, the best way to do that is go post in the looking for a guild channel and just ask people what their guild is like. You aren't going to be able to join their Discord space without like officially joining it, but people will give you a sense of like what the guild is about, how they connect, that sort of thing. So go and ask. People will be more than happy to pitch their guild to you over there. Can you repeat the part about this screenshot? Yes, I can. If you earn a swag drop throughout the week, you will be asked to take a screenshot of typically the comment that like earned you the swag drop. What you'll do with that is you'll head over to Discord and go to MLH support tickets. It's in the get help section of Discord. It's the third channel down. You will go there, you'll create a ticket and you'll post it in there. And then myself or Sedgel or another MLHer will make sure we have you down for that swag drop.
Yes. You are more than welcome to get out of here if you'd like to at this point. You're not trapped, I promise. You can go and get some or start hacking, whatever you'd like to do. You're welcome to do it. Or just answering questions for folks who have them.
Yes. Here's a good question. Ryan and I always give the disclaimer with specific fellowship questions that we don't directly work on the fellowship. So we're not quite the best people to ask. But general eligibility criteria for the fellowship is you must be 18 or older. And then Ryan, what's the time commitment? Is it 30 hours a week?
I think it might actually vary by the program these days,
Oh,
but I
okay.
believe it is like 30 or 40. It's basically a full internship or job,
Mhm.
or I shouldn't say job, but it's a full internship or that full kind of time expectancy around it. And so
Yeah.
the website is going to have more up to date information, but definitely worth
Mhm.
knowing this before you apply or before you move along in the process.
And something kind of exciting that we're doing for the first time at this Global Hack Week is we're going to have the fellowship graduation happen during Global Hack Week. So on Friday at 12 p.m. noon or 10:30 p.m. IST, you are going to get to hear from current fellows who are graduating from the program right now about what their experience was like. So really excited to have that happening during Global Hack Week for the first time.
Intro to machine learning track, is it for newbies? And then there was somebody else who asked a question about what events are for newbies as well here. And so for both of these folks, yes, that intro to machine learning track, absolutely for newbies. And
Mhm.
in fact, all of our sessions are meant to be beginner friendly on some level. You're going to literally
Yes.
watch a MLHer go through and complete a challenge. And so if
Mhm.
you are looking to see how somebody else codes, if you're looking to like follow along with someone, these are a great resource. The entire event is meant to be very beginner friendly, so you should be totally safe.
Yes. And the thing I'll say too is like if this is, the very beginning of your programming journey and you're feeling kind of overwhelmed at some of the sessions, because some certainly are like more difficult topics than others,
Mhm.
make sure to ask questions in chat. If you need the presenter to slow down or go over something again, just ask. We want it to be helpful for everyone here, but we can't do that if you don't voice that. So make sure you do that. And then the other really big pro tip I have is like, if you went through a section and you feel like you didn't get like everything from it you wanted to, you can always go back to it. Especially when you're watching the recording, you have the ability of like pausing it and watching something again, which can be very helpful.
Yes. So I saw a question that was good. Here it is. Where do I find the Looking for Guild channel? I got you. I'll screen share real quick. If you're in our Discord, you're going to go to this Global Hack Week December section. And if you can't see these extra channels that I can, make sure that you've done this check-in channel as well. And you've clicked on the emoji here. And then after you do that, you should be able to see this Global Hack Week December Looking for Guild channel right here at the bottom of the list.
Mhm. Um, Here's a quick one. Some tips applied to the MLH Prep Fellow and Fellowship. The biggest tip I have, and this is something someone on the fellowship team told me, is to have a piece of code that you're really confident talking about. So something you created like at a Global Hack Week could be a perfect contender for that. But something that you wrote yourself and that you feel very confident talking through. Any other tips you have over there?
I think with the fellowship, like a lot of it, it's not intended for like it's meant to be an educational program, right? And so I think one of the things that I would look for if I was hiring for somebody or selecting somebody for a program like that is like somebody who's willing to learn. And so even if you've been rejected in the past, or if you're not fully confident in your abilities, I think one of the best things you can probably showcase is your ability or willingness to learn something. And so you might show that by showing different revisions of your code or kind of talking about the struggles and how you got through them with your project. And so that's the only other thing that comes to mind.
And honestly, the best piece of advice we have for you
Yes.
is to go over to fellowship questions and let someone much smarter than us, like Way, answer your questions.
Okay, I still see a bunch of questions and concerns about the swag drop. So I'm going to answer the swag drop and the screenshot thing one more time here for folks. Nobody needs to take a screenshot. Nobody needs to submit anything on Discord. If you win a swag drop, and you'll be called out by name specifically. So I might, as an example, say, okay, Matt, for answering this question, you're going to earn a swag drop. And I would ask Matt to take a screenshot and send it to us on Discord. That is an example of what will happen. If you are confused about this at all, you do not need to do anything right now. We only give out probably 20 to 30 swag drops at most during the Global Hack Week. So the vast majority of you do not need to worry about
hmm Um,
that. Ooh, sorry, go
oh,
ahead. I was going to add a dumb one.
we'll do a serious one and then a dumb one. Someone asked if there's a way to track your points at the challenges. You do not need to track them because we actually track them for you. every day starting tomorrow, you'll get an email that gives you the download of everything you did the day before. So it'll have the challenges you completed, the sessions you went to, your point total, and then also a running point total from the week. This is just meant to give you a way to like challenge yourself and try to level up every day. It's meant to be fun and not super competitive. So, you know, take it like with a grain of salt. Don't try to complete every single thing. But we will track those for you. So don't worry about it.
I'm going to do two back to back here because I'm going to screen share for both of them. So, where do we find challenges? On the website, if you go to Global Hack Week or ghw.mlh.io, you can just click on this challenges button here, and that's going to be our list of all of our challenges. So, challenges are going to be on the website, and I will post this link in the chat as well for everybody. All right. And then the second question I had was from college grads here about becoming a member in Discord. It looks like they're having some issues. So I'm actually going to switch and use my admin account here. So you're going to see some more channels than you normally would, but hopefully this will get you the help that you need. So when you first join the server, if you have set your location here, it should show you this become a member channel. And then all you need to do is click on this button here once, this little MLH reaction, and that should give you access to the rest of the server. If that's not working for you, college, just use one of these help channels like this getting started help and post your Discord name, post in there and just say that you're having trouble. If for some reason you can't post there, post your Discord name in Twitch and I will help you out that way. But you should be able to just click that button once. Okay.
What other questions do we have? Oh, this is just a very sweet comment. We're really happy to have you here.
Nice. Matt, unfortunately, no, I was using you as an example because I figured you wouldn't be offended here if I said no to you. Sorry, Matt. All right, what else do we have here? I do not do karaoke lessons. I really, for years, have been a notorious karaoke hater. There's too much pressure. It's just not my jam. Here's a good one. It's my first time joining Global Hack Week, and I'm a beginner at coding. I'm so confused about Discord and guilds. Once we join a guild, what are the instructions after that? First of all, don't worry about the Discord and guild stuff beyond just like being able to be in the space and talk with other hackers. If you can see the channels, and I can show you the ones I'm referring to there here. If you can see this, let's see here. Why am I missing this? Oh, I was scrolled down too far. If you can see this like Global Hack Week Lounge channel, if you can see stuff like, and I don't have my screen shared.
Oh, yeah.
Mary, I thought you were looking out for me. I feel betrayed. If you can see this Global Hack Week Lounge channel here, like you're going to be good to go on Discord. You have enough access to kind of follow along with everything going on. And then in terms of next steps, like I would really, if you're brand new to coding, I maybe would start with like a hello world. I know one of our challenges today is HTML and CSS. I might try to do something with like your first website and just look for a good tutorial online and kind of follow along doing some basic HTML and CSS coding. Maybe ask other hackers in the chat for advice. Don't be afraid to ask the community for help. I'm sure people would love to give you advice.
Here's a good question. Is referring a friend mandatory? It is not mandatory, but I highly recommend that you bring a friend because it's more fun to hack when you have some friends here.
Attendance is not compulsory. We ask you to check in over the course of the week for anything that you do attend, and we use if you've checked in every day or if you've attended an event every day, we will send you some bonus swag, but it's by no means necessary to check into everything. In fact, it's impossible to check into everything because you need to sleep and do other things. So,
yes, 100%. I saw a really good question, and then here it is. What is one thing you would recommend everyone do during Global Hack Week? Sleep, which is one we've already said, but I'm gonna pick I'm gonna throw out a few like sessions that I would recommend if you're a beginner. Ryan, while I'm pulling that up, do you have any one thing you think everyone should do?
Honestly, like I think for the newer people, it's like don't like it's really bad advice, but like don't get overwhelmed. I think there's a
Yeah.
lot that goes on at this event, and like if you literally come to Global Hack Week, just register and like watch the streams, that's already a lot of kind of exposure and opportunity to learn and see how things work. And so I feel like a lot of people get very kind of caught up in the mechanics sometimes. That's why we try to like walk through it
Mhm.
and explain the process as best we can. But literally just coming to the streams and being a participant is going to get you a long way at this event as well.
Yeah. Some of the sessions that I recommend, particular if you're a beginner, the intro to GitHub happening later today, intro to HTML tomorrow morning, and then make sure you go to a mini event if you're a beginner. Those are really fun to get
Always
to know
fun.
people better. So I think those are my three make sure you check those ones out.
Yeah, definitely. A question I really like here: will there be any blogging challenges in the future?
Mm,
I know we posts on Dev2 before. Do we want to add a blogging challenge at some point this week?
we totally can add a blogging challenge.
I feel like that's a
Yeah,
good
let's do it.
suggestion here, right?
100%. I'm in.
I'm scrolling down again. I'm going to the bottom. I got too far behind.
Yes, same.
Way is super cool. Give him an award. It was
Oh,
the first comment when I got down to the bottom. So Way is
and Way
rock
is
star.
going to be on the stream for the very first time.
Oh yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah. Did you know that he and William are doing a technical session?
Of course, that feels very on brand somehow.
Yeah, they're doing an intro to Google Sheets, which I feel like Jacqueline is gonna meme us for,
Oh,
but I'm
I did see that on the schedule, the Google Sheets
yeah,
session. So, that's very exciting. Let's go, Wade
yeah.
William. Yeah, Jack will be up in arms, but I love that for y'all. Um, are challenges available for the whole day or only the time of the live stream? Challenges are available for 24 hours, and that 24-hour cycle starts at 10 a.m. Eastern time each day.
Mhm. Here's a good question. If we watch a session but are not able to solve the challenge, will we get swag? Yes. So I don't know if we, said this super explicitly, but if you've been to an MLA Tech Fund in the past, and this is your first Global Hack Week, one of the biggest differences you're going to notice is we don't do any judging at the event, any like project judging really. This is a
Mhm.
totally non-competitive event. So whether or not you were able to like successfully complete exactly what you set out to do, it's not going to affect whether or not you earn swag, and frankly doesn't affect whether or not we think you were successful at the event. This is meant to be trying out new things, and when you're trying out new things you are inevitably going to fail at some of them. So that's what this week's all about.
Yes. Someone asking how to create a guild here. There is a form that you can complete on our website, and I just posted the
Yes.
website link in chat. And this is not a question or a serious one, but when is the buddy comedy flick coming out? I really like appreciate how much the community believes that me and you doing a buddy comedy would actually be successful. People are always making this suggestion. Like they're like,
I
when are
know.
Mary and Ryan doing X? And it's like,
Like,
I,
when are they making a podcast?
yeah,
And like,
exactly.
I just am frankly not convinced that would be entertaining to anyone other than you or I.
I don't know what like people have such a deep belief that we're like this comedy like or like entertainment dynamic duo, and it's like one of my favorite
Mhm.
compliments to receive. People are like, you two are so good on
Yes.
screen together, and I'm like, thank you, but I'm like also I highly doubt it. I'm like we can't be that entertaining, but maybe I don't know.
No. We really can't be.
Can we get a meme channel? I will make a meme thread
We can do
under
it.
the lounge for you right now.
She says when you try new things, you're gonna fail, but Mary and Ryan have literally never failed at anything in life. Curious.
Let me tell you, that is objectively not true for me. And I don't want to speak for Mary, but I have a feeling.
That is just simply not true. But I love the sentiment. Absolutely love the sentiment. Whew.
All right, I just made
People want
a memes channel for y'all, or memes.
people want pet
Thread.
pictures. I got chicken. Look at her.
Do we want a pets photo as well, or pets thread as well?
Yeah. I'm gonna move so you can. There we go. Get chicken in frame.
Let me do create thread, and I'll do pets of Global Hack Week.
I do want to see some orca pics. It's been fun watching orca grow this year. Having a kitten in the community has been particularly exciting.
So someone here saying, I'm new. Could you briefly tell me about the program and a bit about MLH Prep program as well? So MLH Prep, I'm actually going to answer first, is part of our fellowship. And you can read more about that at fellowship.mlh.io. But the Prep program is really designed to get you ready to participate in the full MLH fellowship. Again, there's going to be an info session later this week, and there's more information on our website and a questions channel in Discord for anything you want regarding the MLH fellowship. Mary and I actually work on the other major program at MLH, our events, infrastructure, and all of the programs there. And so this event, Global Hack Week, is a week-long hacker festival where the kind of intent is just to get you exposure to all sorts of cool technologies, give you an opportunity to experiment and play around in a lower stakes environment than a hackathon. Generally, what we see at hackathons is you have to kind of dial in on one specific project and you don't really get to go wide and do a lot of exploration. So our goal here is to give you an opportunity to go wide, try out lots of different things and see what's most exciting for you. Hopefully that rambly mess was useful context.
And love this question. This person's a tech content creator and is going to be tracking their progress. Use the hashtag Global Hack Week, and I'll share some of your stuff on stream. I love seeing when people post stuff over there. Also, feel free to tag Ryan and I. We're not active on Twitter except for during Global Hack Weeks, in which we revive our Twitter pages to be Global Hack Week themed accounts.
Did you go on Twitter yet?
No. Well, okay. I did go on Twitter, but I tweeted from the MLH account. And the last time when I said that, people were like calling me a liar. But it feels all the same to me.
I got 2 new followers today, so somebody is following me after we
I got 2
new
followers.
Yeah. We'd love to see it.
I would have been actually like quite insulted if you got
if they didn't
more
follow you.
and I got 2 more. Yeah.
Interesting question here. Does this hack week help me get cool, high-paid engineering jobs like in Fang or else? Generally speaking, MLH events are not about we try to have a very wholesome spin or vibe to our community, and so we want you to be here because you want to build cool things. Obviously, many of you are students and want to get great jobs out of college, and once you're done with that, I think that's totally viable. And a lot of what our fellowship is designed around is actually helping you prepare for those opportunities. But participating in Global Hack Week individually is not going to get you a high-paid engineering job. But I think it's going to be part of the story that helps you get there. So it's going to get you experience working on projects yourself. It's going to expose you to a lot of cool technology. And so I think involvement in the hacker community, yes. This event specifically does not have any focus on hiring. There's no career fair or anything like that. So I just want to be transparent in my answer. Does that feel like it hit the right mark?
Yes, good? But I do you want to call out Kev's technical interview prep track this week, which if you are looking for some of those jobs, most of them are going to have a technical interview. So going to that track is going to help you later on down the road.
Yeah, that's a great example. That is a great example.
And Matt beat me to the question, but you can use hashtag Global Hack Week.
Siddharth coming in here. Hello there. Good to see you.
Hello. Siddharth's going to be on the stream later this week.
Oh, that's exciting. I mean, me and you could talk about coffee. We could do that right now if we really wanted to. But,
we can. Yeah. We can. I don't know what we would say.
I don't know what we would say either. I could talk about my winter drink. We could get the chat's take. We should also finish this with a word.
Ryan's trying a new winter drink.
Yeah. So do people know what this is also, I just want to do the whole, we're getting into the off-topic stuff at the end here. If you're looking to hang out, we won't be doing any other swag drops or anything like that. So if you want to go get started hacking, do your thing. If you want to hang out with me and Mary for a bit, you're welcome to do that as well. But yeah, I'm looking for a new winter drink. During the summer or warmer months, I typically drink a nitro cold brew, and it's a little too cold right now for a cold drink, I think. And so I've been trying to find a good winter drink. You're shaking your head like you disagree that it's too cold for a nitro cold brew.
I feel like it's not. I mean, I am
Mhm.
drinking an iced coffee that I went out to get this morning, but I I am indoors now. So I
Mhm.
do think it's too cold if you're gonna like drink your drink outside. Um, yeah. But I pitched Ryan on my winter drink, which is a cortado, which is the
Mhm.
drink I'll get if I want a hot coffee because it is cold outside. And I'm not immediately going to a warm place with it. Um, so we'll see. Maybe you could try a couple cortados throughout the week and see what you think. Like you get from a few different spots.
Mhm. I enjoyed the cortados I've had so far. I feel like
Mhm.
I don't know. I like want to not just like the lot like I enjoy a latte, but I think it's just too much milk content sometimes. So
Mhm.
that's why I feel like
Mhm.
I need to try cortado or something else that's a little bit eggnog is
Since
certainly not
since
going to be
it's
the
too much
choice.
milk, do you want to do the eggnog route?
Nah. I appreciate the
I
suggestion.
can't get behind eggnog.
It's not my thing either. But
I don't know. And I
so
don't mind the flavor so much, but like an eggnog flavored thing feels okay to me. Actual eggnog, nah.
mhm. Also, for getting harsh here, what I had been doing before Mary suggested cortado was I was drinking Americanos, which is I specifically want an espresso drink that I'm ordering in the winter. I do like a black coffee as well, but I'm specifically looking for some sort of espresso drink here. So I have been drinking Americanos, but
Mhm.
mhm.
Yes.
We do
Glad
have
we could
a
really get to the bottom of all of this.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Great content. I want to know how I can get swags. I will happily show you here real quick. What I'm going to do is pop open our website and go to this swag section. And the best way to earn this swag, here's a list of what you can earn. The best way to actually earn this stuff is by going to our challenges page, registering for the event, updating your address, joining Discord, and filling out our swag form. Those are the four that you need to do specifically.
Mhm.
Cool. Oh, we have a guest joining us on stream in the back here. Is that for the next session, presumably?
I think it must be.
Shreyasi, if you wanted to say hello, you're welcome to.
Yeah, you're
If you
very
want to dip
welcome
out of
to.
here, you're also welcome to do that. I want to put you on the spot here.
um, hello.
Wait, please, once again, is this for the swags? So for
I think it
swag,
is.
yes, I got you. Hang on, friend. Is it on the attend page, Mary, the full list?
Um, on the attend page. Oh,
Okay.
no,
It is,
it's on
it
my
is.
website. Oh,
The registration
never
has
mind.
it. Okay, so let me share this. All right, so if you go, I'll link this page for you as well. Here's the page. But these three steps here, these registration steps, this will earn you our basic swag. So there you go. 404 raises a good point. How did Triasi join us? It doesn't make any sense, really. The
The
technology
technology just is
maybe
not
that's
there
why
yet,
she left tonight because
unfortunately.
she didn't actually come on
Yeah,
stream. She was in the
it was
background and
bugging
then
out.
left. Yeah. Polar Void lying in chat, just objectively lying here. There can't be more than two people on a stream at any time. I don't know what this person's talking about.
No, no, it's impossible.
Oh
Some
yeah.
things just cannot be.
And this person saying, "Could you share the registration link once? I'm a bit confused. I just posted this in chat as well. I'll put it up here. You should be able to find that now. Let me get this off. Awesome. Somebody's saying the wallpapers. I should actually. Do you know if that one that Robert made is up here? I actually don't think it is. The one that folks are using.
Mm-mm. We can share it though.
Yeah, we should ask it if you'd be cool with that.
Yeah,
Do you have it handy? I don't actually have it handy on this computer.
I don't.
I can find it. Hang on. I'll go on a mission to find it if
Oh,
you want to pick a
it's in
question or
Slack,
two.
right?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
bet I can find it. Well, I'll let you find it. I'll answer a question or two if we have questions. Um. Oh, this person uses one of the wallpapers for their calls. That makes me so happy.
That's cool. All right, so this is a new wallpaper that someone on our design team made. That I think is really cool. It's like
Yeah.
tiled avalanche with just the one color one.
Mhm.
Real question here. What you got
Yes.
it?
Deadline to submit challenges is 10 a.m. Eastern time or 8:30 p.m. IST every day.
I
Oh, people
will.
are taking a screenshot. We will share
I'll
the
post it.
actual
I'll
file.
post it. Yeah. I'll upload
You
it to
don't need to
Discord
take
for y'all.
a low quality screenshot.
Oh, let me get this out of here and do like this.
Oh, Orca Squad has started a new open source focus at Global Hack Week. What GitHub events will be around? We have two like version control sessions happening this week, and then I imagine we'll have a bunch of other folks just using GitHub in general during their streams. AM or PM? It's 10 a.m. ET, AM ET, or 8:30 p.m. IST.
I'm gonna post this exclusively in the Global Hack Week lounge. So
Good
if you're not in the
thinking.
Global Hack Week lounge, that's it's your loss there.
Yes. Someone asked, can we submit one challenge a day or multiples? You can submit as many as you would like or as few as you would like. It is totally up to you. I always recommend to people, like, do the ones that are interesting to you, that are going to be helpful for you. Don't worry too much about trying to get as many of them as you can.
And I see Rohit is asking for the link. I'll post it one more time for you. There's the link right there. Yeah. 404. Do not repost it in general. No.
This is exclusive.
Exclusive. Exactly.
Are people dropping out? Goodbye.
People are. All right. Well, we should probably drop out at some point. What time does Brandon and crew come on?
They come on in 11 minutes. Yeah.
Oh, great. Perfect. Well,
Very
why don't
soon.
we see ourselves out here? We'll play one goodbye song. We'll do a little purple Play-Doh pasta for the fans. And then we'll see everyone later on in the week. How's that sound?
I think that sounds great.
Cool. Well, welcome everybody to Global Hack Week December. We're so excited to have y'all with us. Mary and I are going to sign off for the time being, but you'll have some more folks on the stream in a second here. So see y'all later on.
Bye, everyone.